through.
I'm ready.
Strike!
There's
It's over!
Take the
Here I
glacial
come!
spear.
You're
Here's
finished!
evil. Your wings won't save you from me. Here's a healing art between
Ignite!
heaven and earth.
Look out,
Now.
fires!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Lightning condemned.
It's go time! Prepare to be sealed.
Heaven and earth.
Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
You're mine! Swallow blade!
The everlasting dust. I can carve through armor. Negative
Now,
gate.
here's the evil. Frozen.
Hammer.
Lightning.
I'll blind you with the dust.
Do it. Let's go. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Coming through.
Here I come!
Raging
You're
Calaglia.
finished!
My watch.
Rending you apart.
Come one, come all!
Negative gate.
In here.
Slash!
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
They smite with blackened blade.
By the power of water. More where that came from. Mega ray.
Now we're not.
Astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
I'm ready.
Astral energy. Full throttle. A flawless victory. Heaven and
The
earth.
flame inside
Naturally
of the
getting
earth to be
started.
let free!
Annihilation.
Resonate with the earth.
Divine.
Realizing I didn't unmute myself like I thought I did. Hi everybody, I'm MartrysDrake.
Further away, the better.
The heavens must be smiling.
Continuing on with Tales of Arise. Before we fought the monsters at the top of the wedge, I'm still trying to figure out how to get to the Red Woman, but I'm hoping that'll be next after I get out of here. But they make you take the long way down. They don't let you fast travel, which is rude. I really don't want to fight more of those guys. I'm gonna go in here and hopefully they'll just, walk by. But yeah, I tried to get into Sound Alert's chest and I can't get in there at all. So I have a feeling just their whole thing is down. Nope, can't get past the Ripper.
An opponent like this should be easy. Eat dirt!
I'm expert. Coming through.
take it?
Through your field.
I'll grind you into dust.
No magic.
I'm not done!
Healing circle.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful with the blazing sword and with my thorns.
Shion. It's over!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Here's the evil. Heal. Freeze blaster.
You're
Raging
finished!
cascade.
On your knees.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Denied.
Shut him down!
Cool, I wasn't sure if that would work. I'm glad it did though.
More for the stockpile.
It's on!
Mega ray.
They smite with blackened blade.
Take this! Ignite!
Center your field.
Execution.
I'm doing it. Coming through. This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes.
Everyone hanging in there?
Mostly. Oh, apparently I didn't see this one the first time. So if you're not turning around, a high level Lucky Pebble. Lucky Pebble. Alrighty, and down. Darn it. Nope, I don't want to fight. I'm just trying to get out. Just trying to get out. Ah! Bye! Better throw my hand in. Wish me happy landing. Professor, how you doing? Been a while. How you doing alright today? I don't know if he usually just does a quick poke in, but let me in. Let me in. I just want to go. Nope, don't need to go in there. I don't really want to fight you. You don't see me? Nope, you do see me.
Hi, Hoodle.
It's over!
I'll think of you.
over.
Don't let up!
You're mine.
On your
Take
knees.
this. It's over. Rising Falcon. Take this.
Reload!
It's over.
Repeat storm!
Take this.
Leave the charge!
away.
Astral energy! I'm all stuffed up!
Take this.
Annihilation!
You're finished.
Rain down and purify!
Rotating
It's
pile
on.
driver.
Strut.
Can you take
You're
it?
finished.
I'll take you.
Burn.
Mega ray! Dance in the wind!
You're mine.
Air
You're
thrust!
finished. Here I come. It's over.
Elusive can't get out of this.
Freeze Lancer!
Here I come.
Between heaven and earth! Searing flame! A wailing
Enough
Tempest
Here I
engulfs you.
come!
You're mine.
Here! Spread! Glacial spear!
Here I come.
You're mine.
It's
Freeze
over.
Lancer! Lightning orb! Up and at 'em! Let's go!
Elusive deity.
You're mine.
You're mine! Radiant storm! Annihilation!
Benediction light.
Destruction. You're mine.
Lightning orb!
Another incantation ruined.
Keep moving!
Armor won't save you.
Get out of
On
here
your
with the
knees.
others!
Denied.
Wind and healing! Raising cascade!
Grateful.
Here!
Here I come.
Between heaven and earth!
You're finished.
A wailing
take this.
deity of lightning!
You're finished. You picked the wrong fight.
Annihilation! Savior! Here!
Everlasting darkness.
It's
Negative
over.
gate. Reflect on my
Glacial spear!
Be still.
Here's evil!
Rising Falcon.
Freeze Lancer!
It's over.
Get out of there with the others!
Take this. It's over.
You're mine!
Dazzle. You're mine. Chill.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Whew.
We're still standing. Barely.
I'm still standing. Oh. Shortcut. I'm glad to double check the map. Yeah. Do do.
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
Kind
I
of.
can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell? Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
Oh, lovely.
What do you suggest?
Well, thank you for the lurk.
Bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegis. Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact
Ouch.
they sent this
I'm
thing
sorry.
down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegis?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Starships are only seen on Dana at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegis. Believe it or not, humans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm
Is
out
the
of
guy
ideas
uncomfortable
then.
at that point?
We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renin who'd help, who knows how long that'd take?
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegis would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegus, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right. Oh, of course.
You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
But Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
Had to be
My
somewhere in
memories around
Calaglia.
Where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia, so chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.
Well, it looks like we're going back to Calaglia.
This is it.
Yeah, as long as Lenegus stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy Nath. If anyone there knows something, I figure it's him. But first, we need to catch a boat and get back to the mainland.
That would probably be a good place to start.
Our first port of call is Ulzabek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No. Not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Shion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Danon who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell. I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Danon who used to be a slave. But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hoodle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues. Ooh.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
She's still not used to that word, friends.
If that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
There's still something she's not saying.
I think it's safe to rest here now. All right. Something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself. But then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do?
Anybody else want to know? Because I definitely want to know. Alright, go to Olsbeck. So that's where I'm supposed to go. We're going to go ahead and go to fire.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
See if there's any new weapons. Nope, no flamestone. I could make this one, I just need to sell some stuff to do it. No flamestone. No granite fragment. I'm using one. I mean, I could make, I guess, another one just to make that, but... Oh, wait, so there's 3 things that I can make so far. He's already using the top thing. 4 things I can make, so I somehow need to... That's... yeah. Alright. Should I sell all the old armor? I feel like... Well, they never did anything for armor crafting, so... I guess I should. But I don't wanna. Well, I will get rid of anything that's level 1. That's nice. That I want to see if there's something that, if there's any way to make that. Downside to not fighting as much on the way out. I did not get as many. Maybe I do need to sell the old armor. Oh, this hurts me, but we're gonna do it. That being said, before... So I have to make an extra thing. We're just gonna put him on something else. Alright. Create weapons, craft. Stamina ring, revival ring requires regenerative crystal, which is not something I've gotten. Same thing with the bright sun, haven't gotten that. Lowering stagger time is not bad. Oh, that's nice.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
It's important to get your rep. Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Oh, there's still more for
Sorry,
Kisara.
let's talk for a bit. Thinking some more about how to realize your ideals?
No. Actually, I've been trying not to obsess about it as much as before. I find when I think too much about my ideals, I get hung up on the reality of things and lose sight of what's really important. I know what it's like to go hungry, to lose your family. That should be reason enough to fight for a better society, so nobody else has to. Sorry about that.
She
Even
hasn't eaten while
thinking
she was
about
thinking.
things will make you hungry after a while. You wait here. I'll go whip something up for you.
It's kind of funny since she's the one that cooked. But apparently I didn't eat any of it.
Thanks for the food.
What's so funny?
Nothing. Just impressed at how good of a cook you've become.
Well, we've been on this journey for a while now. So I've had more than a few opportunities to hone my skills.
Yeah, and now I have a good meal in me. There's a simple kind of happiness that comes with that, you know? One that's more powerful and convincing than complicated logic can be.
That reminds me of something Law said, about how talking too much doesn't put food in people's stomachs.
That sounds like Law. But it's true nonetheless. When you get down to it, all you really need is enough food to keep you full and to be surrounded by people you love. Everything else comes second.
Speaking of people you love, I haven't heard you talk about Miguel much lately.
Wow, okay. Well, you made me feel like the worst sister ever. But you're right, I haven't. If I'm honest, I think it's because I finally found other people I love just as much. Whatever kind of society we end up having after this, it needs to be a place where I know you all can be happy. That's my starting point for now.
Aw.
See you tomorrow. Let's stay safe today.
Now, what's the fun in that? That's the wrong way, though. Need to go this way. Did that rock come back? No. Okay. Been surprised if it did, but, you know, didn't hurt to look. Oh, I feel I need to go all the way down there. I still don't know if I can actually take that. I feel like that thing would still hurt me. Like, I don't know if I'm actually strong enough for that yet. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like this thing will still have me for lunch. But,
That's no ordinary stray there.
we're gonna try it anyways.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Now, you're mine. I'll smash you. Negative target cross blade.
Ouch, ouch.
Aim for the weak spot. No further.
I can handle it.
Can you take it? Take this.
Benediction light.
Try harder. No, you can't. I'm not done. It's over. Now I can let loose.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my thorns.
Shion.
No escape. Does it hurt? Take this. Elusive I'm not done. Here I come. Coming through. Ha!
Use it in a reverse card. I don't know if it would make a very good sandwich, though. It's, you know, it's, you know, kind of buggy.
Tornado drive. Armor won't save you. Okay, here I go. Elusive deity. It's over.
This thing hits like a Mack truck.
Didn't want to put you out.
What our friends are for, we can't depend on them.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Can't get out of this.
This death shall not
Resonate with the
Thanks,
earth.
Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Raising you a bloody howling. Strike. No escape. You're finished. Begin.
It looks like you got this one covered.
Rotating pile driver.
Steering flame, reload!
You're mine. Darkness.
Hey, core break.
Negative gate. This ends. Resonate with the earth.
Get on there with the others.
I'll smash you. Rending you apart. Try harder. My turn. Bloody howling.
Raging storm!
Try harder. Take this. Strike.
Lightning! Ice
Destruction.
Steering flame, reload!
You're mine. Bloody howling. You're finished. Take this.
Glacial spear! Here's evil! Hold on to your
You're mine.
Here I come! Here's a healing!
Rending you apart. Here I come. It's time. Bloody howling.
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Here I come.
Glacial spear! Here's the
You
evil!
picked the wrong fight. Resonate with the
Freeze
earth.
Lancer! Field!
On your knees. Here I come.
Water! Hear my call!
Strike. Armor won't save you. You're finished.
Benediction light.
Here I come. Try harder. You're mine. I'm ready.
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble. Resonate with the earth.
I mean, I guess you're not wrong.
Here's the evil!
You're mine.
They're not playing around! Reinforcements!
Take this.
Radiant light!
No escape.
Steering flame! Reload!
I'm not.
I'm ready!
yourself finished.
Here, let me help.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Try harder. Now stay away from my friend. Eat dirt.
Is that a healing art?
It is. I can't ignore your pain.
I'll try to be more careful.
In a bind?
Ready to go.
Okay.
Raging storm!
You're mine. I'm not done.
Orange gel, yes.
You're mine. Take this. I'm not done.
Shattering to pieces! I can carve through armor!
On your knees. Watch yourself. I sense incredible power.
Here, I'm gonna attack. No, can't end here.
Wow.
I couldn't make it in time.
I didn't think you had it in you.
Focus. There'll be time to congratulate me later.
Nothing much I can say to that.
This one's mine.
Benediction light.
Here I come. No escape.
What would I do without you?
Here I come.
Can't get out of this.
Yours to be let free.
I'll heal you all.
Now's our chance.
You picked the wrong fight.
Dance on the wind.
Sleep now.
On your knees.
It's over.
With the others.
Try harder. Not a chance.
Thanks so much.
Rage. Resonate
You're
with the
mine.
earth.
No escape.
Now you see what I can do!
On
Not
your
a
knees.
chance. You may be strong, but I'll never back down.
Behold, the earth pulse. Tectonic fission. Seismic. The fluidity of your movement is incredible.
Raging cascade.
Glacial
Sleep
speed.
now. Here's the evil. Get on in there with the others. Blah blah blah. Magic. Sleep. The enemy is going all out. Lightning.
I'm gonna need more than that.
Thunderblade.
That move.
All day.
Here comes a big one.
Take this!
You'll pay for that.
Can't have the healer down.
Sleep now.
Ready and
Get on
ready!
in there with the others.
Now you see what I can do!
Denied.
Smite with blackened blade!
Try harder.
Lightning orb.
Really? I brought her back just for it to immediately go and take her back out? That's annoying.
What was I thinking? Let's go.
Negative gas!
Glacial spear. Here's the
On your knees.
I'm gonna need more than this.
I'm ready. It's over. Astral energy. Full throttle.
Had to take me out one more time before I could get rid of it. Ow.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Manted claw. I don't know what that is, but I got a lot of it.
Let's dispose
What happened?
of the trash.
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Out of our way.
Here I come. We did it.
As impressive
I've
as
used
always.
too much.
And here I hoped I was improving. We won.
Let's see what you've got.
Take it.
My fists are crushing it out there!
Hexbreaker. Alright then.
Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up. This is your hometown.
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
I'll say. It feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law? Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should have been
Hi
here.
there, Joe. What game? $270 something. That the price of it, or is that the... What was the name of the game? Girl answer. Wow.
Well,
This is the person that needed help figuring out what to... I'm the guy who asked you for fashion advice. I did as you suggested, picked out some bold clothing. How do I look now? Damn. You look tough and handsome now, like a real warrior. That is an expensive game.
oof.
It's a bit of an eyesore. Damn. He's crushed now. Well, maybe if you're lucky, they'll, remake it. Or check, you can check the PlayStation Store and see if they've, not redone it, but if they've, PlayStation's not the same as Sony, yeah. He's currently trying to be Desk Cat, he just can't figure out where he wants to sit. Hi. Hi, Joe. Just to show you. Just decided. Chillax on my desk. Joe, I need to be able to play. You're currently, right in the way. There you go. Lay down. Now that you're going to. I know I said be aggressive, but you look dressed for a battle. You definitely stand out now, but for all the wrong reasons. This is hard. But won't this get me? Just have to keep upping my game. And now I went back to the window. Again, you really are going to have it so I'll have, a separate camera for showing off the cats. That's the spirit. Good luck. Poor guy.
I thought I was used to fire by now.
And over here's the guy whose thing I completed already.
Yeah!
We meet again. How'd it go with that giant Zoogle? We managed to get rid of it for you.
What?
You did? Damn. I'm honored to meet the man who dealt with that thing. I'm guessing this isn't your first time taking on something that big, huh?
Right.
Yeah, but I didn't do it alone. Anyway, here are those materials you're after. Don't worry about those. I'm just glad that the Zoogle is gone now. You can have those materials. I'm sure you'll put them to better use than I ever could. Well, that's fair. Right? Or more.
Afraid not.
I still want them to remaster more games, because, like Dragon Age, the first one needs an update. Oh my god. but it's a lot of fun. After managing to run into other crazy Zoogles during your travels, just don't bite off more than you can chew. You might be able to get good materials off them, but you've still only got one life. Oh no!
Right.
Quick, somebody send Jess a porta potty. He's right, I don't need you dying before we complete what we set out to do. I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll let you go. You can be sure I'll be telling everyone just how heroic you are. There's a nice chunk of change.
Just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head too.
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Danon disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
You know,
Get to Lenegis.
just on a suicide mission.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be
Little
the
bit.
craziest thing we've done recently.
Well, I don't know about
I
that.
believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know.
Ugh.
There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way.
Nath, are you ready yet or what? Oh, I noticed you there, Blazing Sword, and I see. You're Law, aren't you? Zephyr's kid. Damn, when did you get so tall? Can't believe a little pipsqueak like you is running around with the Blazing Sword himself. I'm sure your old man would be proud.
All right.
Go on ahead without me. I'll catch up later. You got it, boss. Hi there. See you around, Law. Don't work too hard now. Aw. Do you know that guy?
I guess...
Can't say I do, even if I've met the guy before. Last time I would have seen him had been when I was real little. You could have at least said hello back to him. I'm the reason my dad's gone, remember? You know how much they looked up to him here? Aw. Sorry for getting us sidetracked. Let's just head out. That doesn't bother him at all. Hey, is Law doing okay? Not really. Zephyr's death is still weighing on him pretty hard. Well, can't say I blame him. Even if it's not his fault, that's a big thing to have to carry at his age.
Right.
Yeah, but he's trying his best to come to terms with it. I have faith he'll pull through. Good. He's gonna need your support. He's still just a kid, and Zephyr's only one at that.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cislodia.
Calaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby.
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I
That'd
think
be
he
pretty.
suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors? And his stomach and sides, like a
Hootle,
man who
yes, Hootle
travels?
is very cute. Oh.
Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile.
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Hootle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention.
Oh dear. Yeah, before Giant Zoogle, should probably do the whole inn thing. Rest, yes. It's okay, we'll do that.
This is perfect. I'll have everybody's mouths watering when they see this.
Alrighty. Okay.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
We did.
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
Did we? I didn't see it.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Not a chance.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Alrighty. Just keeping an eye out for ore on the way. Cause they still never got the granite that I'm guessing was in this area, because it's only a level 2 thing to be able to make some of the early weapons.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
This little pebble mess.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Alrighty. Mine. In the mine.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Well, we did find out that there was, something else here.
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Hey. You can't climb my monitor,
Yes.
cat.
Really?
Ugh. Alright, well, I'll be right back now. I have to fix this because cat messed up my setup. But thank you so much for watching. Somebody send help to Jess. She needs it. Oh, that's funny. Well, it's funny because it's not me. So, sorry, Jess, but I'm laughing at you a little bit. But yeah, hopefully you're having fun so far. When I get back, we're going to go find the giant Zoogle that's hiding in the mines. Bye.